Hey planner besties, welcome or welcome back. We're going to be flipping through the month of February in my HP mini work planner. Again, another setup that is just like absolutely beautiful. I love this. Is probably like one of my favorite setups of all time. Another setup that I'm sad to let go, but I definitely am still going to give this a refresh for the month of March. And yeah, so let's flip through and I'll show y'all how it came out. If you guys want to see how I set this up, I will link the video. So actually, I just want to mention this dashboard because a lot of people asked me about this dashboard. This is from Rose Shadow Collection. This is the C acetate dashboard. So yeah, just wanted to mention that because people really have been asking me about that. So some new additions for the month. I decided to use the tabs from Cloth and Paper to go ahead and add in the stickers that I'm going to use to mark off each month. So I started doing that. So this is like the tab that we got in the sub box. And then this yearly overview, I was looking at it. I mentioned that I wanted to track like my PTO, when I'm taking off, making sure I'm accruing the hours that I'm supposed to accrue. I have been slacking with that. I am going to definitely try to make sure I backtrack and check that off for the year so far. And then in our Cloth and Paper sub box, we had gotten some sticky notes that I went ahead and added in my like little neutral collection. I think these are the ones that we got in the most recent sub box, so I'm adding those in. Have y'all seen the Cloth and Paper sneaks for March? Like those stickers, y'all, amazing. They're gonna go in this pouch right there. So then let's get into the month. Oh yeah, another thing too, I got some dashboards from Crafted Designs Co., some vellums, and I think this was a freebie because I didn't order this. So planning is self-care, and I got this in conjunction with another dashboard that I actually did order, so I'll show you guys that. So here is my February layout. Love it so much. I did an Instagram post. I was like, it's giving Cruella vibes. It really is. And so this month I did like a staycation during the work month, and that kind of like threw me off, y'all. I won't lie. Even if I'm not doing anything, when I decide to like take 2-3 days off of work, when I get back to work, it's like ugh. And you guys are gonna see that because I actually made like a little error in my planner, and it just stemmed from that. But yeah, so this is self-care dashboard that I got from Crafted Designs Co. So these were just, you know, the same red stickers because that was my vibe for the month. And then we get into my weeks. Oh y'all, this is gonna be a quicker video than I thought because not really much going on in this planner. Oh, so this is continuation from January. I just realized that I didn't take that out of my planner, so you guys probably seen this already, I think, probably. So I'll skip to February 2nd. Again, I do like this layout, but I just don't use the habits, so I've been trying to figure out how to use this. I just ignored that as a habit tracker, and I put like extra notes from time to time. And then this was the following week, the 9th to the 15th. Super cute stickers from Pretty, I don't know why I keep confusing Pretty Pink Co. and Pretty Planner Co., but one of the two is where these stickers are from. And so after this week, right, this is when I went on my staycation, y'all. So something that I mentioned is if the weeks get busy, I start to put in dailies. I'm just going to show y'all the dailies, right? This says January because the back of that is actually February. I don't like to waste my inserts, so I just continued it. So these were some of my dailies. I love this color palette, like, y'all. Just so cute. So the 11th and the 13th. So these were the dailies, right? And I realized I skipped a week. So when I came back to work, this is all I had in me. Like I said, when I get back from extended days being off of work, it takes me a while to adjust and be like, oh gosh, like I really have to go back to work. So that's all I had in me for this week. And I'm like, why did I skip a whole week, y'all? So when I do my planning for March, I'm gonna have to take these pages with me because I'm not gonna waste a page. I guess because I had some dailies in here, that's why I really like to separate things. But yeah, I have my dailies in here like this, so I guess I confused myself. So yeah, this was the most recent week. This page is flipped over because I know I'm hiding something on there. And I think these are the rest of the inserts that I have as far as weekly inserts go. So I want to count how much weeks I have left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. So I have a good bit of weeklies still left. What is that, like another 2 months? I'll use this layout and then I'll shop my stash and figure out what other layout that I want to use. And so I'm gonna put this back. When I do my refresh, I'm gonna take out most of these pages. So those are my weeklies. Then we have today, my dailies. This is where I get the dailies from, and I am running out of my cloth and paper dailies. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 6 more days of dailies. Okay, so I'm gonna have to replenish that too. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna have some new inserts in my refresh for the month of March. Yeah, so these dailies are all done. I wonder what kind of layout I'm gonna do, honestly. I don't use the time blocking like that, so if I have a daily layout that is just not super focused on the schedule, I can do that. All right, so yeah, we need to look for dailies. The weeklies are fine. So then this is my project section. Nothing really new here. And then, oh, if you guys haven't seen my cloth and paper video, I did like a little test with the new items, see how it will fit in my planner. So next section is my archive section, and the next section is my note section. I have like meeting note inserts. So that is basically it for my planner. I know my refresh, so I'm gonna be doing like, I don't know, I think I'm going with like a blue kind of vibe. So I am not gonna be using these dividers, these red dividers from cloth and paper. So these are gonna be coming out. You guys can see that. And we have March. Most times I reference the prior month. So yeah, you guys will see that in my refresh video. And this was my back pocket with all of the vibes. So yeah, that is February in my work planner. Again, month to month, loving the setup. My mini system for work is not going nowhere. Small and mighty powerhouse. Stay tuned for part 2, where I'm going to give this a nice refresh, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.